Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and if you're new to my channel, hey, welcome. I hope you consider subscribing if you want to see lots more diamond painting content. And if you're back, as always, welcome back. Today I'm here with a post review of one of my most recently completed kits, and in these post review videos, I just like to give you guys the chance to see what various diamond paintings from various different companies in the community might look like once they're complete. So you have a sense for what to expect either from a specific image or even just from a company in general. So I'm really excited to share this one with you guys. You've seen me work on it some in whip and chats and share progress over on Instagram, but I am not going to leave you in suspense for any longer. This particular kit that I'll be sharing with you all today is this adorable kit from Enablers Outpost. Now, this kit actually did not have an official name, and so I think I had asked in a couple of whip and chats and maybe on my Patreon, like, you guys help me give this kit just an affectionate little name so I have something to call it while I'm working on it. And somehow we landed on Winter Sparkle. I may have just ended up picking that. Some people might have given suggestions. To be honest, I don't totally remember, but while this does not have an official title, it is, of course, legally licensed by Enablers Outpost for use as a diamond painting. I believe they licensed this painting through Shutterstock. So how adorable is this kit? Let me give you a quick rundown of the various, I suppose, stats of this diamond painting kit while I share and show some different areas of the kit to you. So this kit was 50 by 70 centimeters. It has a total of 43 colors, including 3 AB drills, which, as you're looking at the top here in these amazing hanging lights, you'll probably see all 3 of those AB drill colors. And here we have a pale yellow, a white, and a pale blue, I believe. Yeah, here's all 3 down here. We got the pale yellow, the pale blue, and the pale white. Almost entirely in these hanging lights, which I thought was absolute perfection. The canvas uses poured glue, and the canvas itself is kind of that like soft backed, like that soft lint material. Sorry, there's a fuzzy on here. It does like to attract everything. This kit has round diamonds, and like I said, it is licensed. So, oh my goodness. This was really, really enjoyable to work on. And it just was an overall really enjoyable experience from start to finish. Enablers Outpost, it's very possible that you have heard of Enablers Outpost, but more about diamond painting pens. That's what I think that they're probably most well known for. It's what they did first. They have these gorgeously poured blanks. They pour some of their own blanks, and they're known for turning like a bit thicker pens. So if you're looking for something like it, I think it works well like if you have joint pain or anything like that. Sometimes a thicker pen can make diamond painting to be a little bit more ergonomic and comfortable an experience. So feel free to go and check them out. Of course, I'm going to link to their Etsy shop. They do pen drops, I believe, about once a week at the moment. They also have a Facebook group that I'll link to, and they always post info in there about their pen drops. But I think it was maybe about a year ago that they launched their diamond painting collection, and they launched a couple of kits up front, and then they made a round of improvements and changes and launched another run of kits, and that seems to kind of be how they're doing things. And I love that we're regularly getting to see new artwork from them. I adore the owners over there. Edward and Elizabeth seem to just be some of the sweetest people in the community. They're incredibly collaborative with fellow small businesses, and they're so receptive to feedback. And I so appreciate that in a small business. And it makes it that much easier for me to like really want to support that small business. So as far as their diamond paintings go, these stock in their Etsy shop alongside their pens. So I don't necessarily know exactly like what is going to be stocked when, and if certain kits are more of a limited run and when they sell out, they sell out. But I would just up front, just to give you kind of my overview of an experience with them, I absolutely will be shopping with them again. They've previewed some kits that will be coming, I think, in a couple of months. And I already have my eye on one of them in particular that I will absolutely be buying once it releases. But I definitely think, I'll just say right up front, that it's totally worth your time to go and take a look and see if anything catches your eye right now. And even if something doesn't necessarily catch your eye right now as far as diamond paintings go, hit the heart on their Etsy shop to favorite them so that you'll get like notifications when they stock new kits, and so you can just stay up to date with it. So join the Facebook group for that as well. Back to this beautiful diamond painting. Let me tell you some of the things I really loved about it, and maybe some areas that I had maybe a little bit of thoughts or feedback on. So things that I thought were really stellar. I thought the drill quality was excellent. It was so good. And these drills are so sparkly. I actually really struggled to take pictures for like progress pictures on Instagram. I really struggled to take pictures that didn't have a bunch of like sparkle glare feedback from all of the sparkle in these beautiful, the dark drills especially. I had very little trash, and I had plenty of diamonds left over in every color. And I absolutely will be saving them for my spare drill stash because the quality was so good. I would totally reach for these if I needed to fill in colors that I ran out of in like a different kit from a different company. I thought that the glue quality was really good. I have not run into any issues at all with diamonds falling off the canvas. And to be honest, I tend to be a little bit rough with my canvases because I'm always having to put them up out of my kids' reach during the day. I don't have a designated diamond painting space where my canvases can just stay out and flat and pretty the whole time I'm working on them. I'm always putting them up on top of my kitchen cupboards, and there's multiple kits up there and stuff. So I really thoroughly test the glue quality on kits that I work on in that sense. But the poured glue was really pleasant to work on and has been holding the drills really nicely. Like I mentioned, I thought their customer service was really good. Elizabeth and Edward have been really proactive about reaching out, like just when I've mentioned issues or things like that, or to just check in. So I really appreciate that. I thought that that this piece in particular, the rendering is really pretty, and this is the kind of artwork that I think could be difficult to render in a way that like does it justice. But I think that particularly when you pull back just a little bit, which most diamond paintings, if not all, are designed to be looked at from a viewing distance. When you get up really close, by nature, they're going to look a little more pixely. This is one of those that certainly through the camera lens, and as long as I don't have my nose like right up 6 inches from the canvas, I think the details come together really beautifully. I think it's adorable that there's this little snow globe here. I didn't even realize that that was a snowman until I was taking a progress picture, but how adorable that like we've taken just the tiniest handful of drills here and somehow it comes together to make this little snowman in here. I am obsessed with how adorable these animals are in this painting. This polar bear cub is so sweet and so cute. I love the shading of the colors on this adorable little polar bear. I love the little penguin that she's holding in her arms, and certainly the little penguin. Do you see the penguin sitting on her head? Like, they are adorable. And I feel like I didn't even necessarily know that those animals were there really until I stepped back and looked at this and it came together and I was like, oh my gosh, there it is. Look at the detail that this manages to convey, especially when you pull back. There are some areas that I considered changing up. I think it looks okay, especially through the camera, but I'm on the fence about her mouth. I've thought about just sort of reshaping her mouth a tiny bit because it's a little bit stark for me, but that is seriously though, that is really, really incredibly nitpicky on my part, to be honest with you. I like the effect of the little like snowflakes through the background. And I really adore all of the ABs and the overall effect of this top half. I feel like it glows. I feel like it truly, truly glows, which is so perfect for this really sweet, sweet artwork. One thing that I did notice that I thought was kind of interesting, and if they were to do another run of this kit, I would maybe make the suggestion of over here, these hanging lights, most of these strands that they're hanging from are yellow ABs, but then all of the strands holding these hanging lights over here are not AB diamonds. And again, this is just me being super incredibly nitpicky, which really speaks to how excellent this kit is overall. I would maybe just be like, just for sake of consistency, because I'm kind of a spaz, maybe go ahead and like make all of the strands that yellow AB, because I think it's so pretty and I love the effect of it. But that's just my own, personal opinion. I did also, I liked that in spite of the folds that were in this canvas when it was shipped, which I don't consider this a negative, and I'll explain why in a moment. But this kit did come with some wrinkles in it, some significant wrinkling. And I appreciate, by the way, that was disclosed up front. It was very, very clear in the listing. The kit was discounted to reflect that issue, and Enablers Outpost did spend quite a bit of time working with steamers to get rid of the wrinkles as much as possible. But they just had a way of reappearing and shipping some of them. And honestly, like you can see, if I flip and show you the back, you can see, but these were much worse, much, much worse. This canvas did do what I was hoping it would, which was once the diamonds were on the canvas and on the glue, that helped it flatten a bit. You can still see some of the wrinkles if you're really looking for it. Like if the light hits it right or you get up really close, you might still see where those wrinkles are, but honestly, I don't find it to be problematic or noticeable. And I did not do virtually any work myself at home to try to get rid of these wrinkles. I could have put this in between my mattresses. I could have tried a steamer on it myself. But this is an issue that they addressed with their manufacturer and shouldn't be a problem with kits going forward. So, as I get into kind of some of the areas, I've touched on a couple of small things that I had maybe some feedback on. Obviously, one thing is it would be nice, like I'd be happy to pay full price for a kit that didn't have any wrinkles whatsoever, but that's not truly a con in my mind because this was completely disclosed to me with pictures up front. So, but I am looking forward to trying another kit from them and hoping that that's just not something that even has to be on my brain at all. But I appreciate that they did work to do their best to get those wrinkles out, and that it really does seem to be laying nicely now that it's done. Some of the spots on here, rendering wise, I did think were just a tiny bit blurry, or maybe like not as clear as they could have been. But I almost wonder if this would have had to be a little bit bigger to get that level of detail. So I have to say that for the size, which again was 50 by 70 centimeters, they rendered this beautifully. Especially, like I said, we have things like this tiny, like a dozen drills here, creating this tiny little snowman. And, the penguin that does come together. But I was just a little bit on the fence about her face. Faces are hard though, you guys. Though I do think it does fit the overall art style. And there are parts of the lights, I suppose, that maybe seem just a little bit blurry. But the overall art style of this does seem to be very dreamy and ethereal. So I really don't know that that's a problem. It's just, I wonder what would happen if this were to be maybe cleaned up just a tiny bit, just to give it a little bit more detail. Not so much that it completely changes the tone of the painting, but maybe just a little bit. And then this is, I noted this down. And again, this is me nitpicking. It's not truly a con. I kind of wish just a tiny bit that Enablers Outpost had just given this some sort of names that I had something to refer to it by, and I didn't feel like I was imposing like my own idea for a name on it. But that just, I feel like that also might, I don't know, make it more clear that it's like a licensed piece of artwork. But I mean, it says on here, and it has been legally licensed through Shutterstock. So, yeah, again, me just really getting into the weeds here as far as my thoughts on this canvas go, because truly, overall, like I said at the beginning, my overall experience from start to finish of working on this kit was really lovely. This is the first kit that I have worked on from Enablers Outpost. I make it a goal to try out kits from new companies because I really want to give you guys a chance to see what you can expect and what these different companies have to offer, because especially with small shops, I love supporting small shops so much, especially with small shops, you know, everyone has their different styles and strengths and brings something different to the table. And I want you guys to have a chance to see, okay, this is what Enablers Outpost brings to the table and why I think you should check them out, or things that if this thing is important to you, then, you know, Enablers Outpost does it super, super well. So in that sense, I really hope that this video was helpful for you. This post review was helpful in helping you decide, even if this particular kit is not in stock, this should give you a sense for their customer service, their dedication to quality, their commitment to licensing and doing right by artists. I'm really excited to see what is to come with the next round of kits. I'm not sure if there will be changes or upgrades compared to this particular kit. I think that I had read that there may be, but I will absolutely be picking up one of those to try out with you guys. In the meantime, though, I do believe they still have some diamond painting kits in stock in their shop that are worth checking out. And if you like the artwork, I would say jump on it. They do run sales from time to time. I think I picked this up on Black Friday, actually. So it's absolutely worth giving them for a follow for that. And if you're looking for some diamond painting accessories, pens in particular, give them a follow on Facebook as well. So thank you so much to Edward and Elizabeth for making even more amazing licensed diamond paintings available to our community. I appreciate the excellent customer service, and I'm excited to see what else you guys have in store for us and how your shop continues to grow. And to everyone that watched this video, please let me know if you have any questions whatsoever. This kit, again, I affectionately named it Winter Sparkle, and I loved working on it. It's so sweet. Isn't it just a perfect, dreamy, wintry landscape? I love it, and I'm so glad I was able to fit it in before, you know, we could call winter over for the year. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. If this video was helpful for you, would you mind giving it a thumbs up before you head out? Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. I'd be more than happy to help. I'm gonna link to the Enablers Outpost Etsy shop and their Facebook group and all the things down below in the description. But like I said, let me know if you have questions. I have a feeling that Enablers Outpost will be keeping an eye on the video and helping to answer questions as well, because they're always so sweet and come and hang out in my videos with me. So anyway, you guys, if you're not already subscribed also and want to see lots more diamond painting content from me, including post reviews of other diamond painting companies and future kits from Enablers Outpost, I'd love to have you as part of my little community here. So feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified when I share new videos. All right, my friends, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.